Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Now on this video, y'all know I like to connect the dots when I get home. I'm going to do the content by request. A clip sent to me by Brother Charisma 808. Clip sent to me by excuse me, cold air again. But Charisma 808 sent me a clip, and I'm gonna do a content by request on that clip. But I want to give a preview to that and talk about what we know in the scripture and folklore and spiritual writings and research as the succubus demon. You have incubus, you have succubus. Succubus is the female version. And so I want to talk about that particular demon a little bit. Sometimes it's in people, sometimes it influences people. But that spirit is largely responsible for a lot of the divorce we see. I know y'all want to blame the man, talking about he cheated and all this stuff, but it was back in the day. It wasn't no such thing. The only way there was a such thing as cheating is if a guy went and laid with another man's committed wife. Other than that, we saw Abraham do it. You think the Most High would have made Abraham the father of the many nations if he was an adulterer? That should show you something. That should show you that the Most High thinks different than we do. The succubus demon is, people try to label Jezebel separate, but Jezebel was really basically operating in the succubus. She was operating in the succubus spirit, the succubus demon. People call people Jezebels, they really could call them succubus, because that's the spirit that she was operating in. This spirit likes to silence the prophets, likes to compete with the prophets, likes to one-up the prophets, to act like she knows more than the prophets. This spirit is in all types of churches, all types of synagogues, it's everywhere. Succubus thinks that she's above the prophet, thinks that she know more than the prophet. So if, let's say you're a prophet and you get married, the first spirit that's going to try to entice your wife is the succubus. It's going to try to get her to do things contrary to what she's there to do. If you know what I'm saying, y'all here, if you watch me, you know I talk about this very often. Lilith, same thing. Lilith, I would have to look into it, like into the background. But if Lilith was, I believe the succubus was before Lilith even. So Lilith probably was operating in that spirit as well, because that spirit goes back nearly to the beginning of time, to the beginning of creation. And so when we call people Eve was influenced by it. The succubus wants to be God. The succubus wants to be worshipped, wants to be feared, wants to be revered. Semiramis, Nimrod's wife, was operating in the succubus spirit. And many more women throughout the days are operating in that spirit. That spirit is an anything goes spirit, if you know what I mean. So when you see those women where anything goes, where they willing to go against the norm, they operating in that spirit, I'm telling you, that we call the succubus. Now, the clip that Charisma sent me, I was watching it, And a lot of women be like that. Like if they know, like I forgot what they call it, women that's attracted to intelligence. A lot of times, some of those women, or women that say, I want an alpha male. No woman wants an alpha male. No woman wants an alpha male. Because y'all, okay, so you better than Eve? What happened when Eve had an alpha male? Adam was alpha at first. So what happened with Eve? How'd she do with that? So y'all better than her? What you trying to tell me? I think not. Ain't none of y'all women better than the first woman, and she failed. So that should tell you guys a lot about women. They not better than Eve, and Eve went down. Eve fell. She knew what to do and wanted to do her own thing. She knew exactly what he said, but she wanted a loophole, and she thought she found one, but what she found is death. What she did was create a whole nother kingdom for all the people that would disobey like she did. That's what she did. And it was the succubus. Look at the succubus. Look at pictures of the succubus. It was the succubus demon that led her to do what she do. That Black Ram probably studied this stuff. That's why he uses that term. Succubus demon doesn't know how to treat men because she doesn't respect them. She uses them. So if a woman is influenced by or has that spirit in her, that's why if a woman says she deal with tarot card, all that, I'm not dealing with her. Because what if she has that spirit in her? She liable to do anything. Once she see that I'm kinging over her and I ain't trying to hear what she talking about, she liable to try to stab you or something. You know, you don't know what she gonna do. Demons come to steal, kill, and destroy. So if a woman has the succubus demon, she's gonna steal something from you. She's gonna kill something in your life. She's gonna destroy something in your life. Y'all want to blame Jonathan Majors, and y'all want to blame Ray Rice and all these other dudes. But you gotta wonder, one has to ask, what spirit was they women? What spirit were their women operating in? Was she in the succubus? Because the succubus attack you and then go try to act harmless after they attack you. So what spirit was she in is the question that needs to be asked. When she hauled off and hit Ray Rice like that, and he just retaliated. What spirit was Kevin Porter girl in? See, one reason why these guys get caught up, because they think they get all cocky and arrogant once they get money, and they don't understand how these women operate. Because even if you're not dealing with it, you should know about it. Like me, I ain't dealing with it. You know, in some ways, I had to battle those spirits. Not by being in, but by influence. Like those spirits will influence a woman, and now all of a sudden, you ain't had sex with her in years. That's succubus. There's no way in hell. And I'm not speaking out of emotion, I'm just speaking facts. When you see a woman that just won't have sex with her husband, that's succubus influence. Succubus want to destroy the family. Succubus know that most men ain't gonna put up with that. And that's one of the key ways that the succubus can destroy the family. Because remember, even since the days of the spirit Shayun and Moloch, have these evil spirits been out to destroy families, because they want to go against what the Most High said when he said be fruitful and multiply. So they want to go against that. So one way they go against it is by divorce, because most guys, when they divorce, are they going to be fruitful and multiply? No. Most of them going to say, man, I'm staying to myself for a while, man. And most of them ain't going to try to be fruitful and multiply no more, because they going to look at it like, what if I get divorced again? I'm liable to lose everything next time. That's how they going to look at it. So being fruitful and multiplying is going to be out the window, which is what the devil wants. Devil don't want no bunch of people in the earth serving